Good morning, all. It's a wonderful morning and glad to be with you doing another devotion. And as we always do, before we kind of get into another devotion, let's go before the Lord in prayer. But before we do, we have had several phone calls come through on the prayer chain. Encourage everyone to remember all those that have been affected by the COVID virus, all those that are sick that we have heard about over the last few days. There have been so many. Please lift up each and every one, that the Lord will touch each and every circumstance, that the Lord will be there for each one and give the doctors and all those that are caregivers, first responders, knowledge and wisdom, as we'll learn in this lesson. So let's go before the Lord in prayer. Lord, we want to thank you, Father, for this day. Lord, thank you for all you do for us, Father. And Lord, thank you for being the ultimate physician, Father, the healer, Father, of all of our ills. Lord, we ask, Lord, to touch all those that are affected by the COVID virus. Lord, we are hearing so many, Father, that are being impacted or that are sick, that are in danger. Father, we ask, Lord, that you will, Lord, lift each and every situation up, each and every person. Lord, please be with Andrea Ballard, Father. Lord, please continue to touch her in her battle. Lord, please be with James Wilson. Lord, so many people and so many names, Father, are on our mind and on our hearts. We ask, Lord, that you'll please touch each and every situation. Give those families peace. Give them strength, Father, Lord, as they go, Lord, each and every day. Lord, thank you for all you do for us. Lord, please give us wisdom, Father. In Jesus' name I pray. Okay, everyone, we'll go ahead and get into our devotion. And as I've kind of mentioned a little bit, we will be talking about wisdom. And wisdom is something that in our Proverbs study is in a lot of different verses. We specifically want to look at some verses in 8:1-4. But as we kind of get started, we are going to contrast some of the comments made about wisdom and folly or foolishness, and what are the differences. And we're being told in Proverbs to listen to those voices or to those advices that give to wisdom. Now, wisdom and folly can sound a lot alike, and they both scream to the top of their lungs in several different ways. And that's one of the things that we would like to kind of show you. If you listen to anything out in the media, anything or any of these news organizations that are out there, we hear a lot from. And we are in a time in history to where we are inundated with information. We're inundated with opinion. Each and every person that gets on these wants to tell you what the truth is or what you need to know, give you some wisdom or give you some knowledge. And basically, sometimes they all sound alike. They want to tell you all that you need to be doing, what you need to believe in, what is the best advice for you. So many different people and so many opinions from one end of the spectrum to the other. So we kind of want to look at what the Bible actually says about wisdom. The difference just between wisdom and folly. Wisdom is the soundness of an action or decision with regard to experience, knowledge, and good judgment. Now, we know that one of the authors of the book of Proverbs was Solomon, the wisest king there ever was. He actually chose wisdom over riches that the Lord had asked him for. So we definitely want to listen to his advice. But folly is the lack of good sense, a foolish act, a foolish idea or a foolish practice. Now, sometimes it's kind of hard to distinguish which is which, isn't it? Let's see what Proverbs 8:1-3 says. It says, doth not wisdom cry? Does it not send out for someone to listen to it? And understanding put forth her voice. She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gate, at the entry of the city, at the coming in, at the doors. So wisdom is out there. Wisdom is there for us to listen to, for those who will actually listen. Proverbs on into that chapter of chapter 8 says, they are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Wisdom to know who is actually speaking to us and what are they actually telling us. And in our hearts, we want to do that. We want to listen. We want to make the right choices in all we do. And there's so many times that we have been under a time in our lives where we've had to make a decision to go right or left, make a decision that is about someone's health, but we know that we want to make the right one. But it is, how do we know that? Okay, how will we know what is a good decision? Will we have wisdom in those decisions? Will we have wisdom to make the right choice for our lives? We know that those that know God will hear the voice of wisdom and respond. Well, how do we know that, Ron? How do we know that we are hearing the voice that tells us that this is a wise decision? We know this only through prayer, patience, and truth. If you know God as your personal Savior, you have a relationship with Him, God will lead you in the path of wisdom. You will be able to, the word is discernment, you'll be able to discern what is the wisdom that is being handed out and being told to us. Those that don't desire God or don't desire God's ways, they can't see beyond themselves in the present moment. They will choose selfishly. What is it that I want? What is it physically that I would like to have? Or what does it best for number one? What's best for me? They are choosing selfishly, and they want their own wants and desires. Okay. Let's look at Proverbs 1:7. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So which journey are you going to take? Which journey do you have in front of you? The little graphic there has wisdom on one side of the line and folly on the other. You know, with each action and decision, we will let God direct us and move us. But you know what? We must look toward His prayer, listen to His direction through that prayer. And we ask, Lord, touch our hearts, open our hearts to what You'd have us do. Folly does the exact same thing. Folly looks at us and basically says, listen to me. This will make you feel good. This is going to be easy. So why not go the easy path? The foolish do not listen to what God has to tell us to do. If we let God direct our paths, if we ask God to intervene, to give us wisdom. There's a verse, I think Brother Jody even quoted it yesterday. The Lord will not upbraideth wisdom when asked. If you know God as your personal Savior, seek to Him in prayer and patience, and He will give us wisdom. Those who may not know Him as their personal Savior, accept Him today. Don't be considered in folly. Don't make any more foolish decisions, but seek His face. Hope you've gotten something out of that. Hopefully you will take this time, as we've got so many things going on in the news in our lives, to look for wisdom and to seek God's face to let Him know which one to take. Thank you. We'll see you next time.